जीवन हमें एक मौका देता है, इसलिए जब भी सही कॉलेज चुनने का समय आए तो सिर्फ मंगलायतन यूनिवर्सिटी आपके बेहतरीन भविष्य और सर्वांगीण विकास के लिए।
Hello viewers, this is Simran Rajpal and you're watching JagranJosh. The US government's environmental policy is undergoing a seismic and fundamental shift under the Trump administration. This new direction is a dramatic departure from decades of established climate action and is poised to be one of the largest deregulatory efforts in the American history. At the very center of this revolution is the proposed repeal of a key legal finding that was served as the bedrock for all federal climate regulations for years. To understand the gravity of this, we need to look at the 2009 Endangerment Finding. This finding, made under the Clean Air Act, was landmark determination by the Environmental Protection Agency. It concluded, based on extensive scientific evidence, that greenhouse gas emissions like carbon dioxide endanger public health and welfare. This finding became the essential legal underpinning that gave the EPA the authority to regulate emissions from everything from power plants to factories to tailpipes of your car. Now, the Trump administration, led by the EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin, argues that this finding is flawed and imposes unnecessary economic burdens. Their proposal is driven by the goal of promoting American energy independence and unshackling the fossil fuel industry from what they see as sitting regulations. They believe that by repealing this finding, they can lower cost of businesses and consumers, a move they argue will usher in a new golden age of American success. This is where the debate becomes truly contentious. Since the 2009 finding, the scientific consensus on climate change has only grown stronger. Attribution science, which links specific weather events to climate change, has advanced significantly. The administration's proposal, however, chooses to challenge this overwhelming consensus, instead relying on a report authored by a small group of contrarian scientists. This sets up as a profound conflict between established scientific community and a new political agenda. If the repeal is finalized, the consequences could be far-reaching and lasting. It would erase current limits on emissions from vehicles and power plants, potentially reversing progress made in recent years. More critically, it could be a kill shot that not only invalidates existing climate regulations but also legally prevents future administrators from proposing any new rules to tackle climate change under the Clean Air Act. This could leave the US without its most powerful legal tool to combat climate change. This deregulatory effort is not expected to be easy. It's already facing intense opposition and is said to be a major legal and political battle. Environmental groups as well as the number of states are preparing to challenge the repeal in court, arguing that it is both illegal and a clear disregard for established science. The ultimate decision on this pivotal issue will be likely made in the Supreme Court, and the outcome will shape the nation's climate and energy policy for decades to come. In essence, this is a defining moment for America's future. It's a clash between two fundamentally different visions. One that prioritizes immediate economic growth and fossil fuels by rolling back regulations, and another that emphasizes the long-term protection of public health and environment by adhering to scientific consensus. The path chosen will not only impact the United States but will also have a profound effect on global climate efforts. What do you have to say on this decision taken by the Trump administration? Do let us know in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like and share it and subscribe to JagranJosh. Thank you for watching.